Wait, we go like this, right?
Ooh.
Slobs, restart this. We cannot swear.
You do whatever you want.
Oh, okay.
Oh, no.
This close? Oh, my God.
What do you think? Adults, welcome.
What are our topics
welcome.
for today?
Thank you for joining me.
Restart it. Wow, we have Slim Shady with us today. Welcome back, everyone.
Yeah, welcome back to another episode of Slobs Anonymous. Joey C here with my co-host.
KB, how are you?
I'm good.
Happy
lots
belated
happening.
Valentine's.
Why would you say that? What the fuck's wrong with you?
I just wanted you to lose it.
Come in here and just make it bad right away? I had good vibes a second ago.
He's like, well, I'm going to go fuck myself
Yeah.
now. But anyways,
I
yeah.
did enough of that all weekend.
Yeah, literally, right?
Fucking myself.
No, really, how was your Valentine? How was your heart-shaped pizza?
It was good. It was good. It was a good night.
Did it taste any better than a circle-shaped pizza?
It tasted very heart-shaped, yes.
Where'd you order from?
Mr. Beef on Elmhurst.
Nice. Is that the one that we would randomly go to?
Probably.
The one that I would get the mozzarella
It's
sticks?
like one of the, it's one of
Okay.
the few places out here that have actual, like, decent, like, city food. I
food.
call it city food.
Yeah, but it's like suburb city food. But
Right,
it's not
right,
bad.
right,
It's
right,
not
right.
bad.
They got a good cheese fry. They got a good beef. They got a good za.
They do have a good slice.
Yeah.
I've had it.
I'm into it. How was yours? What'd you do? Did we talk about what you were going to do?
Well,
The bone zone.
Absolutely not. Okay, that did not. There wasn't even a thought of that happening.
Come
Okay,
on.
first of all, so Saturday we had probably one of the biggest setups for our events.
Pause. Are you spray tanned right now?
I did spray tan the other day
For what?
because I literally went to go get dressed on Friday and I had a mental breakdown because I was so pale and I couldn't handle it anymore.
It's February.
I know. But
This is the most appropriate time.
I
to be
literally
pale.
just looked I looked like really bad. I couldn't handle it, so I just threw some spray
According
tan
to
on.
whom?
Myself.
Oh,
I went to get dressed on Friday night to go to dinner for my partner in
your
crime.
partner.
My partner in crime, my business partner, my future sister-in-law. We went to dinner for her birthday on Friday, and I was like trying to get dressed, and I was like, literally nothing looks good because I'm so pasty and I don't have time to put makeup on, and I just looked terrible. So that night, I said, I am taking a stance, and I am putting on some self-tanner. So that's what I did. But anyways, my Valentine's, I was up at 4 a.m. to do the biggest setup we've ever done. We started
Balloon setup?
event setup.
We talked about your balloons on this before?
We did mention that I started a business.
A balloon business.
No, it's an event decor business.
An event decor balloon business.
We do specialize in luxury balloons. But anyways, so we were up at 4 a.m. and then we had to rent a box truck, like a legit truck, like a rental truck, because the setup was so big we couldn't fit it in our cars. And then
A little U-Haul, a little Penske?
Yeah, dude, a U-Haul. I've never done that in my life.
Oh, really?
No.
Fun stuff, huh?
I didn't drive it. Val drove it because I was actually afraid to drive it.
Why?
It was so big. It was very overwhelming because the side of you're in the street in the city and the fucking window, the mirror is so big. I'm like, I almost hit cars on a normal
Regularly,
day.
yeah.
I'm not
you don't
chancing
need a
this.
box truck for that.
Yeah, I'm not chancing this. So anyway, we were there from 11:30 till 8 o'clock at night. And then I called my husband and I was like, hey, just want to let you know I'm on my way. And he's like, when are you going to be home? I was like, probably not till 8:30 because we were in Schaumburg. And he's like, great. I made plans to go to dinner at Rock Bonky. I made reservations, which if you were listening the last week, I said I don't want to go to Rock Bonky or any of those places because I don't like to eat with the others. But it was very thoughtful and nice. But we didn't end up going there. So we went to Blossom.
Oh, good
Blossom
choice,
Cafe
though.
in Norridge.
I could do Blossom 7 days a week.
I thought that too, but when we walked into Blossom, at first I looked like a shithole. I looked so bad because I had literally been up since 4 a.m.
You looked like a shithole?
Yeah, I looked so bad. And everyone's dressed up for Valentine's Day. Now, mind you, I thought I'm going to walk into Blossom. It's going to be like a normal Tuesday when I go there. No, people were dressed up. there's like a singing man in there, like this guy singing songs like with a microphone. I'm like, oh my God.
Where do they have him set up? There's
in the front, right?
Really?
I know. Yeah, he was like right in the front. And he's like walking around like singing to people. I'm like, I swear to God.
Was he on like a karaoke track, or did you?
If it was like a cappella, and then he would just be like, all of a sudden you would think like it's over, and then he'd be like, oh, you're like, oh my God. Yeah, that's exactly what he's saying. Oh my God, you were there. But anyways, yeah. I'm like, get me out of here. If this man comes to my table, I'm literally falling asleep at the table. And then they didn't have their normal menu. It was like a special Valentine's menu. Yeah. So I'm like,
you
okay.
Couldn't order the steak salad?
No, they didn't have steak salad, which
God.
I was really pissed about. And then I was like, well, you know what? I'll get the filet. They have filet and like shrimp Dijon. I'm like, I'll get that. And then she goes, oh, we're all out of shrimp. We're all out of fillets. So I'm like, well, what the fuck? So I ordered New York strip, and I realized I'm not the biggest New York strip fan. Yeah. But
I mean, filet in comparison
to New York strip,
filet all day,
right?
You
exactly.
Put that on a T-shirt.
So I was just not. I was like, I just honestly, I would have been fine with just eating like an oven pizza, and just because I was driving home and I'm pretty sure I fell asleep, and I was like, yeah, where am I? And he's like,
driving? Or
yeah, he's like, you're driving. What do you mean? Where are we? Like, so it was pretty bad. I was like, team no sleep.
What is? Capes.
Yeah.
So you need this cruise more than anybody.
I swear I really do. Honestly, like the level of exhaustion.
Relax a little?
I fucking hope so. Like I'm bringing my computer, but I'm going to limit
I know. I don't like the idea of that. I'm really.
Did I have to do work?
Yeah, I'm really anti-cabes on this trip. I mean, anti-work cabes.
Oh,
anti-laptop.
Yeah,
right?
I know.
That's what I mean to say. You got me all kerfuffled over here.
Yeah, he's very, very.
My feathers are fluffed.
Yeah.
I'm fuffled.
I know. Isn't that crazy?
Right? Yeah, I don't like that. I'm not a fan. If I was bringing my laptop, wouldn't you be a little miffed with me?
Dude, I wish I didn't have to bring my laptop. Like, I'm literally trying so hard to get everything done for when we go on the cruise, so I don't have to do anything besides, like, maybe, like, maintenance requests or something. But I just got a unit rented that I needed rented. It's been, like, on the market. I was like, thank God.
So you don't have like a backup?
No, I am the.
You're the backup. You're the forward.
I'm the guy.
You're the pitcher. You're the catcher.
Right. I play all the spots.
You do all the positions.
Yeah, I know. That's my
Reverse
problem.
cowgirl.
Yeah, right.
Missionary.
So the thought of any kind of bone dancing happening this weekend was very not happening.
You're stressed out.
Oh,
it sounds like that you need just a day's worth of that.
I need of bone dance?
Yeah.
Dude, no. I need a
day's worth
of fucking drinking heavily and just living my best.
A bone zone with the tome home.
Oh, God. And then this guy's sick. He has like a cold.
Tony is?
Yes. I'm like,
dude.
You better stay.
Look out.
I told him, like, you need to sleep with your face turning the other way.
Is he zinking?
Oh, yeah, he is. He actually is.
Zinking.
He is 100%. And I told him today, like, you should go to the immediate care.
For what? It's a cold.
I know, but maybe I could give him some kind of antibiotic or something. But
no,
I'm not playing with him. I've been staying healthy, and I've been taking my zinc, and I'm geared up, ready for this fucking cruise.
Same.
But so we actually won't be on next week.
Right. So we're reporting to you live the day before we leave from our. We're not live.
Yeah, we're not live.
We're reporting to you recorded Friday, the day before our cruise.
Yeah, so
right now it's Tuesday.
Tomorrow, technically, we will be on our cruise.
As you listen, tomorrow we will be on our cruise.
Yes. So
Saturday.
That's right. I'm so excited.
February.
Joe had a little moment this week, yesterday. Where
Leave me alone.
He had a
You're
boomer.
such a bully.
He had a boomer moment.
Fuck
I had
that.
to check
the
his
fact
ass.
That you called me the B word like that yesterday. I was ready to fly through the phone.
He was so butthurt about it.
I was. I am. Not was. I still am. We need to talk.
Yeah, right.
We have to have a conversation.
I was like, dude, it's okay. It's a luggage tag because we're taking his bag.
Because Tony is taking my bag because he gets a free bag.
Correct.
And I'm like, all right, what do I got to make sure? Like, because they ask you those questions where they're like, did you pack your bag? Were you in possession of your bag in the last 24 hours? And like, I don't want you guys getting to the gate or whatever, and it's my bag. And Tony's like, what? Like,
no, I've never been asked these questions.
I have.
What airline are you flying?
Those are the three. There's three common questions.
I've never had
getting a packed bag.
I swear to God, I've never been asked any of these questions.
Bag,
That's why I was like, when he's telling me this, he's like, well, what if they ask you these questions? I'm like, what flights is this guy taking? He's being geriatric now.
I'm telling you
like,
right now.
Back in 1943, they used to ask you. I'm like, dude, what is happening?
You know what?
He's very distraught. But anyways, how are you? How have you been?
I'm trying to get the questions because I want to. This is not over.
Anyway, so he basically was asking me if he needed to purchase a luggage tag, and I said, no, I'll get you a luggage tag. It's fine.
Yeah, because technically it's got to say Tony's name and not mine. Because
right.
if they open the bag and they're like, hey, what's this fucking dildo doing in here?
Yeah, right.
Tony's got to be like, well, I don't know. That's my bag. You got to like kind of pretend it's his bag.
Wait, I just want to know why you have a dildo in your bag.
I don't have I have two.
Oh, one
I
for
told
both
you
holes.
What do you call it? Check bag?
Yes, a check bag. And then, mind you, he's sharing the room with his 80-year-old aunt. So I mean, if you're using
it's gonna be
a dildo,
a wild weekend.
That'll be a really interesting vacation for Joe.
Do they ask questions while checking a bag? Yes. Common questions include whether you pack the bag yourself, if it contains prohibited items like lithium batteries or hazardous materials, and if anyone gave you anything to carry.
I've literally never been asked those questions.
Okay, I'm just saying.
So the airport...
maybe it's been a while. Maybe we've come a long way since 1984.
Right.
I don't know.
Right.
But I'm trying to be proactive because you guys are doing me a favor.
No, I get it.
So when I'm like, can I get a tag and put his information on it? And you're like, hey, boomer, fuck your mother. I'm like, oh, all right, well...
I just checked him so bad.
Yeah. I knew she was having a day.
I literally
just through text. You're one of the few people. I usually don't take text out of context. You're one of the few people I know what your texts mean.
Oh God.
Normally, everyone, anyone else in my life that I get a text from, I read with a smile. Your texts have context just in the wording.
I just said,
for one, you responded right away, so I knew something was off. Okay? For two, it was midday, and you said you'd let me know if we were going to podcast yesterday.
Yeah, I know.
And maybe, walk in the woods.
I really did, though, want to do these things, but I was, mentally and physically exhausted after this weekend.
Then she knocks on my door, and she goes, oh, hey, by the way, I'm here. And I forgot to tell you I'm on my way.
Well, I was literally balls deep in the city, and I'm like, because my brain is going a mile a minute, and I have all these things in my head that I have to just do.
If anyone understands, and you get a pass.
Thanks.
You're just be glad I'm not the guy who's holding grudges over here.
Right.
I got bigger fish to fry.
I think that I don't think that would be a grudge to hold because they called you a boomer.
No, I was going to make it like I sat around all day yesterday and waited for you to call me. Yeah. I meant to text you.
But in the same respect.
Hold on, wait. I meant to text you at 11 p.m. when I went to bed and went, so are we not podcasting today? And I totally fucking forgot.
But in my defense, you didn't reach out to me either.
Well, because anytime I do, you bite my fucking balls.
That is not true.
I'm like, hey, ETA, when you going to be here? And you're like, if you send me that text one more time, I'm going to set your house on fire.
If you mention
steal your
hickory
car.
honey ham.
Right, exactly. Those are the vibes I'm getting. No. Don't ever say hickory honey ham again.
No. But honestly, I was like, this guy, he didn't even call me. And then today I called him. I was all cheerful.
I was cheerful.
Like, hey, Joe, what's up? He's like, yeah, so thank God I didn't wait around for you. I'm like, what are you talking about?
I had to just let it out.
Then I literally forgot. I literally did.
And do you know what's most important of all?
What?
That you admitted that.
I did.
And you didn't make me feel like a piece of shit.
It wasn't you. It was me.
So I thank you. I think we can now move on as our friendship has prospered.
Absolutely.
And will continue to grow and flourish like a delicate flower in the middle of the Amazon.
Right. Or a magnolia bush.
Steel Magnolia. I keep getting signs to watch Steel Magnolias.
Really? It's the best movie. You'll probably fucking bawl.
Really?
You will probably need therapy.
It's got a star-studded cast.
Dude, I know. It's the best cast. That's one of my all-time favorite movies. For sure.
I was watching some Laugh TV, because that's what I do because I'm 90.
Yeah. He's a boomer.
In the middle of the day. Yeah, exactly. Just watching that regular TV, everyone.
Yes.
And they're playing it this weekend, I guess. And I saw the commercial and I'm like, holy shit, there's a lot of people in this movie.
Mm-hmm. Sally Field, Julia Roberts, Dolly.
Yeah.
Who else?
Probably a bunch
what's her
people.
name?
Those were the three mains.
Shirley MacLaine. There's a ton of people in that movie. It's
John McClane.
Such a good movie. So good.
But isn't it a chick flick?
No, honestly, it's like a feel-good movie, but it's very sad.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I'm not going to ask why, but I'll probably just watch it eventually.
I'm telling you, up until a certain... I almost wish it was, two separate movies, but, it has to happen in order for you to have that feeling. But it's, you will literally bawl. If I haven't cried in a long time and I need to cry, I watch that movie.
You just...
Literally, I'm I need to cry. I need to make sure I still feel. Yeah. And I'm like, oh, I feel. Yeah. I feel Shelby. I'm telling you, it's almost like you can't make it past the second part of the movie because then you're traumatized. You're like, how does this happen?
All right.
So anyways, if anyone watching or listening has watched Steel Magnolias, you got to tell me what you guys think. Because
wait, speaking of everybody listening, have we had anything going on? Fan mail or
we actually have gotten I personally have gotten extremely good feedback lately. So I appreciate the people who are writing in and sending us their positive vibes.
Do we have one?
We have a topic from one of our lost listeners. Yeah, I think she still listens. I don't know, but I hope so.
Yeah.
And it was actually such a good topic.
Did they say not to mention them?
They didn't say, but
does it rhyme with Smashly?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, that we have. I would like to discuss that because there's a really interesting topic. So what basically the content of what the question was is, do we get anxiety or it's like she referred it to as hangxiety. So it's like an emotional hangover.
Ooh.
Like where you overanalyze the next day. You're wondering what you said. Not that you blacked out, but you still were coherent, but you're still wondering how the things that you said were taken. Was it taken out of context?
Wait, is this just on a day-to-day?
No, when you're hungover. Is it
when
severely
after a night of partying?
Hangover anxiety.
Oh,
yeah,
man.
Which I thought was really interesting. And then it was do you spend your whole next day questioning your life and how? Basically, if we experience this, how do we get out of this anxiety?
Ooh.
Do you have that?
I wanna. Ooh. Can I see what that says again, verbatim? Or you?
I kind of broke it up. So let me see.
Because I can read
it.
It's like a mixed bag of responses. There's. Because part of me is no, I don't have any regrets when it comes to being all fucked up. Yeah, I'm all fucked up. I said what I said. I probably meant it.
This you could read it so that they kind of get what we're saying.
Yeah. Oh, she started with, "Where are you guys? We're here."
This was before. This was This was a while ago. She sent this in. So
right. Yeah, here's a slobbish question: do you ever have hangxiety or an emotional hangover? The hangover that leaves you worrying about everything that happened the night before. And not because you blacked out and know what happened. Not sure if it's just a me thing or if there are times I feel, okay, the next morning I overanalyze everything.
Well, read it so the people can...
No, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm trailing up. Not sure if it's just a me thing, but there are times where I feel a great night and then everything... Why can't I read? Everything is happening. Not a care in the world and everything is going well. The next morning I overanalyze everything I said and did. Was it received how I thought? Maybe things weren't as great as they seemed, and the whole day is spent questioning the night before. If this does happen to you, how do you get out of hangxiety? Interesting.
Yeah, so I'm interested to know if you have hangxiety.
I'm sure. I don't think it's a constant thing. It's probably 90-10. 90% of the time I don't. 10%. I think it's natural to be oh fuck, what did we do last
right?
night?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And I don't normally say anything while I'm drunk that I probably wouldn't say when I'm sober anyway. Or and that's kind of why I don't overthink it. Like if anybody knows me, I give it the way it is. Like I just say shit. I'm probably offending a bunch of people. I've been pulled aside before by people who've been like, "Hey, dude, you said this," and like it kind of sucks. And I'm like, "Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to offend anybody. It's just it's what it is." You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't know. I've been more existential as I get older, where I'm looking at myself from the outside, though. Mm-hmm. So like, I don't know. The short answer is I don't know.
Okay.
What do you got? I mean, how do you read that? How do you?
So me personally, I feel in general when I drink, the next day I feel like it's true that booze is like a downer. You know, like,
chemically, absolutely.
Right. So it's like during the process of drinking, I feel like I'm at a 20, you know, like I'm above a 10. I'm feeling great. But then the next morning, it's like the crash of the low. So I've definitely experienced that. I actually feel like it's like unless I'm going the next morning to do like a hangover breakfast.
Those are the best.
That's when I don't feel it as bad. I feel more of like a crash.
Yeah.
It's not more of like anxiety. It's more of, I actually during those breakfasts, like I enjoy it, but then I know in the back of my head that this is going to end. And then that gives me anxiety in a weird way.
Yeah. I was going to say, I am a little sad the next day, if I'm going to be honest.
Right. I'm usually always a little bit sad.
Especially if there's not an activity. Like, whenever we do have it planned out, or we're like, hey, we're going to get breakfast the next day, that lightens the blow almost 100%.
I agree.
Because at least you could, like, reconvene, talk about the night, like, just kibitz about what the hell happened. And
I actually think that helps me curb my anxiety.
Yeah,
because then I could, like, talk to everyone, see what level they were at, what level I was at. Like, not that I'm saying and doing things that I don't think are like I wouldn't say or do when I'm drunk. I mean, I act like a straight up fool when I'm drunk. You know what I mean? Like
drunk,
there's just
sober, it don't matter.
No filter at all. Like it's just like whatever it is comes out through my mind, out my mouth, and like I make an ass out of myself. But I mean, I do that sober. I do it every week on this podcast. But I mean, I do feel like a little bit more sometimes like, oh man, like I shouldn't have said that, or like, why did I say that? But I don't like let it like get to me where I'm like, but that happens to me on a normal basis. It just in regular life. I think that's just partially just anxiety.
If our listener is listening, I would like a specific example, because for me, I don't think it's a general blanket statement. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like I've done that, but it's not the norm for me.
Well, I think, honestly, if I was to say, like, give advice of how to cure that, I would say make plans for the next morning to do a breakfast.
Yeah, I mean, that's
because I feel like that really, like, kills the blow a little bit.
Well, and if you're questioning, like, hey, I was talking to somebody, or I said something, or this happened, like, what do you think? Like, you bounce it off of somebody. You're not just stuck with your thoughts. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
well, I also usually do like a little conversation. If I don't go to breakfast or something, I'm like calling my girlfriends the next day and being like
what happened last night?
Like, well, not even that. Like, oh my God, did you see that? Because then you're like somewhat piecing shit from the night. Like, that's like the best. Like, calling the people the next day and being like, hey, like, so what happened with this, or like that conversation
between 1 and 2, because I don't remember any.
Right, exactly. Or like, did you hear what that was? What they were saying about this?
Did
like,
we make it to teasers?
Yeah, right, exactly.
Did you have TBK?
But that's like the best part. I think that's what alleviates that anxiety, is like literally just talking about it.
Yeah, for sure.
For me, at least.
I would have to just 100% concur. If you could chat, if you talk it out, I can get through anything, especially my anxieties.
Especially his
anxiety,
boomer.
You know what?
Ways.
God.
So have you ever seen the movie The Sitter?
With
Seth Rogen?
No.
Dude, you have to watch it.
The Sitter?
So last week we were talking about Superbad, and I went home that night and I was like, I need to watch fucking Superbad before I go to bed tonight. Remember we were talking about the lube?
Yeah.
It's not streaming anywhere. So I was like, fuck. Well, so it came up as
own
like
a copy of Superbad?
I don't even have a DVD player upstairs in my bedroom.
Oh my God.
So I was like, but I do own Superbad, but I'm like,
right.
I'm not going to do all that. So I was like, fuck. Well, you know what? This came up as like like a suggested movie. And I'm like, I'm going to watch this. It wasn't actually, no, I lied. It wasn't Seth Rogen. It was the other guy. What's his name? Is it Seth Rogen? No, the other guy. What's his name?
You came
with the curly hair. All I know is that the movie.
Oh, Jonah Hill.
Yeah, Jonah Hill. It came out in 2011 because I know you were going to ask me, so I researched it. But let me tell you, I was literally watching.
It was a hot era for comedy.
I was cracking up by myself.
Oh, and he was like still kind of fat.
Yes.
So this actually might be funny.
It was actually really funny. I really thought it was a funny ass movie. So it's a throwback because it's like an old movie, but it was funny as shit.
Yeah.
And I thoroughly enjoyed it. I was like,
what's
a creep.
funny is the children in this movie are probably over 21 now.
Oh yeah, but they were they were funny. I don't know. It was one of those like dumb funny movies, but. If you have never seen it, I would suggest
I'll do anything once.
Watching it. And I want you to watch it so then you could tell me if you liked it or if you thought I was a shithead.
I think you're a shithead either way.
Well, you know what I mean.
A shatheed.
Another thing I realized this week, and I've been like wanting to ask you for like a lot of days. Do you get dressed in an order?
In an order?
Yeah,
yes.
like okay. So what's
Definitely.
your order? I gotta know.
All right, so I get up. Wife beater goes on first.
Okay.
Then probably socks.
Okay.
Then I go take a dump. Then I brush my teeth and do all that stuff. Then I go back and I put my pants on and then I put my shirt on.
Okay.
So, yeah, undershirt. Socks, pants, shirt.
What about your underwears?
Well, underwears are on. I don't sleep naked.
So you just sleep.
Are you talking about out the shower?
Yeah, like
out the shower. Underwear's the first thing.
Okay, same.
And I'm usually showering right before I go to bed. So out the shower is just underwear, bed.
Oh, okay.
And then I wake up and it's like undershirt, socks, pants. Shirt, top, whatever.
Top. Okay,
yeah.
got it. Now, if you don't do the order, does it like fuck up your day?
It doesn't fuck up my day, but I have thought about it if I did it in a weird order.
Yeah.
Because like sometimes, I don't know, like I feel like the undershirt goes on first because like you get out of bed, you're kind of cold. You know, you're like, ooh, I gotta like.
Right. You gotta have
up.
something. Yeah.
And I put the socks on because I'm like, well, I'm not about to walk barefoot to the bathroom.
Right.
Like a sucker. You know what I mean? And then I do my due diligence. I don't like to be all clothed when I'm doing my business. You know what I mean?
Got it.
So there's like a whole breakdown to it.
I know.
Like the least amount of clothes on the John is the better way of doing
life.
Yeah.
Got it. I know. I did the order the other day. Like I never realized
Took note of your order.
Well, because I didn't do it in the order, and then I was like, it like fucked up my day. That's why I was like, I wonder if other people experience this, or is this just some weird fucking OCD thing I have?
No, I mean, it's not that I couldn't
just
get totally dressed. It's just like a preference for the moment. I don't know.
It genuinely bothered me all day. Like I felt like it just ruined my day.
So what was the switch up? Why was the switch up?
You know what? I think I was on the phone with someone, and I was
so
doing it.
Off.
Yeah, so I had just woke up late, and I was like in a rush, so I was just like putting clothes on, and then I was like on the phone with someone, and I was like, "Fuck!" Like, what am I doing? Like, why am I half dressed? And I was just like, not though. Like, I was like in the process of getting dressed. I was like, this is just all wrong. Like, why am I doing this right now? So but it genuinely, like, all day I was like, that's what fucked up my day because I got dressed wrong. So if this person has anxiety for being hungover, I have getting dressed anxiety.
Right.
Trust me, I feel you, girl.
That makes sense. I mean, yeah.
So yeah, that was one of my questions for you.
I get it. You want to talk about anxiety though? This past week, I got stuck in the fucking car wash.
No, get
like
out.
Every person ever
dreams of
like the nightmare came true. Yeah.
What did
the whole thing stopped.
And, tell me what happened. I need to know.
Like I'm just like I got that. I don't know if I've talked about it before. I have the $20 membership.
Yes.
Down the block to the auto spa because I'm like, yo, yeah, why not?
We
$20
need the spa
a month
for the autos. Yes.
Exactly. So I usually go like 2 or 3 times a week. Depending on like the salt, and whatever. Like usually hit it the 2 days I go to the office, and then like once on the weekends.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm in it, and I'm going through, and it's a tight line that day. Like they're feeding people in. There's like a foot between the cars as you're going through. So I'm already like a little like, yo, what if this guy like throws it in reverse? You know what I mean? But I'm like, no, let's just trust the universe on this one. And the guy in front of me he's got like the primo package. Like he gets all the things that light up and
it's
dance,
really
and
intense.
It's the wax and it's the diamond cutter water and all this bullshit that they sell you.
Right.
You know, he's in his Lexus, and I'm just like giving him the mental finger the whole time, like fuck you. I'm like expecting whatever runoff comes off of his car onto mine, you know?
Yeah. You're like, please.
And then like we get through the whole thing, and the garage door opens up for him to go, and it closes, and then all of a sudden the whole conveyor belt stops. But like all the brushes and shit are still going, and I'm stuck at the blower part, so it's just loud.
It's just very
and I'm just stuck at that part at the end.
Oh,
between the front of my car and the door is 5 feet, but everything has just stopped except for the machinery.
I'd pass.
So
I would pass
now
away.
What? I'm like,
I would expire.
I can't get out because these fucking wind tunnels are doing 180 miles an hour.
Right. You're in fucking Twister right now.
Right. It would blow my eyebrows off if I opened the car. You know what I'm saying? There's no like, oh, let me call that. There's no cell reception in like a fucking car wash. I don't know if, like, I'd usually try and like be on Instagram or whatever, and you just can't. There's no cell reception. And I'm like, I can't call them. I can't. Like, what do I do?
Beep the horn.
So I'm just like, you know what, dude? Just fucking close your eyes and like, just fucking relax,
right?
Like, and just see what the fuck happens. So I was there maybe, I don't know, 2 or 3 minutes, and then like in that moment, 2 or 3 minutes is a
long time. You're like stuck on a roller coaster.
Right.
That's too much.
And then all of a sudden, like, I see some guy like walking alongside behind me, like some worker. And then all of a sudden the thing kicks back on, lets me out. But like for those 2 or 3 minutes, I was like, this is the nightmare that everybody has.
Absolutely.
And the fact that I was right there at the end, the fact that the guy in front of me was let out and then the track shut down, I'm like literally a car length away from this. Seriously, like
I wouldn't have made it.
Yeah,
you would have been
fucking wild.
Going to visit me at Cumberland.
Yeah. I was like,
Cumberland Chapels.
Yeah.
100%.
And the second I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna pull my phone out to film this. That's when the track started back. I was like, because we'll post it for the fucking podcast.
Right?
I'm like, because no one's gonna believe it. Of course, I'm by myself. You know,
that's traumatizing.
Yeah, it was pretty fucked up.
I hate the noises and stuff. It's like eerie. Even when I was a little kid, like I liked it, but I was a little bit scared.
Yeah,
at the
as
same
a kid,
time.
I was absolutely frightened.
Yeah.
Even when I bought the package, I'm like, all right, Joe, we're gonna do this. We're a big boy. We're gonna go get a car wash. Okay.
I'm surprised you don't wash your own car. I'm really surprised by that.
In the middle of February?
No, just like normally. I would just picture you to be like one of those guys that washes their cars.
Like, I can't. It's a 5-minute wash.
Right.
When you do it yourself, I've done it myself. You got to pull out the buckets. You got to pull out the rags. You got to pull out the soaps and the fucking waxes and it's like a couple hours.
It's a project.
I'm not. Yeah.
I'm just surprised because like
my Camaro is
I
different.
feel like that would be something you would do.
I hand wash my Camaro. That I will not take through
a car wash.
No, fuck no. Absolutely.
Would you let another like one of those hand ones? Would you let them do it? Like a hand car wash?
Yeah, if there was like a team of guys on it, for sure.
Yeah,
but I don't want to just on the off chance of something flying off of one of them spinners or whatever, and like at the T-tops on there.
With
and
your
luck,
like, you'd be really.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I'd be in it, and the roof is made of glass.
Yeah,
like I'm not about, and it's from '89. I'm not about to test those waters. I'm just quite literally, I'm not doing that.
We're not. Yeah, I don't blame you.
That's an easy way. You get the hot bucket. You know, it's a real quick 2-man job. We get it done in 20 minutes with just hot water. I don't even do soap. Just boiling hot water, a couple different rags, and you're just following up the last guy. It's real simple and real effective.
I don't like to get my car washed. I feel like it's the longest experience of my life because when I go to those ones where you got stuck in, I feel like it's just like they never get actually clean, and I still got to go and like vacuum and all this shit myself. So I go to the one where they just like do the in and out.
Oh.
Like where they just do it all. You sit outside of the car for 20 minutes, and then I just sit on my phone and fuck around, and then they're doing the thing. But I feel like they never actually like are cleaning. I think they're just taking blowers and just blowing shit all around. Like, I swear.
Like, as long as we make noise for 20 minutes.
Yeah, I really think that. I'm like, because then I'll go like examine it because I'm like, oh, this bitch should look like shining like the top of the Chrysler building.
Right.
And I'm like, there's still mud all over my like wheel things and stuff. I'm like, I don't know, like. But I usually always get a car wash before I go on a trip. That's like my thing. I don't like to drive long distances without a car wash. It like bothers me.
After getting my car back from going to the Dells, I will get like not a tune-up, but I will have it checked out and oil checked and everything. Like just basic maintenance before I go, because the fact that we made it back on a cracked valve stem and a corroded rim and an old like an oil change that needed to be done like, in the middle of negative 44-degree weather, like it was a fucking godsend.
That is crazy. I always get my car checked by John Koss before I go on any trip. He's my car guy. He does all the stuff. Guy. I got a guy. If you need a guy, let me know. He's great.
She got a guy.
Anyways, well, I'm glad that you survived that. Yeah. I'm glad that we have so many anxieties this week.
Yeah. It's kind of filled with it.
Right?
I've got more.
Okay, what else you got?
No, I mean,
I was like, okay, what else you got?
Life is nothing but anxiety.
Right,
it's just all how you manage it. You know what I mean? Like,
it's very true.
Yeah.
So I have a serious question.
Oh no.
Which
chocolate
I
over
also
vanilla every time.
Experienced this as well. When you're, and we've actually experienced this together quite often. Now,
is this that time we woke up in the same bed in Vegas?
No, not that time. One day we'll tell the story.
Yeah, we still haven't really told that story.
Yeah,
that's
right.
Funny.
No, that is not the reason. But, you know the game where you're like, oh, you pay. Oh, I got it. Oh, you got it. You know what I mean?
I don't play the game anymore.
Okay, but when you did, what is the What is the threshold?
The threshold of what?
Like where you're like, okay, like I'm just gonna
done.
Let them.
Back in the day, I'd literally be like on the way to the car, like trying to fork money out of my wallet.
Right. But did you not? Did you like? So I witnessed it for the first time of someone else doing it, and it was
nauseating, isn't it?
So traumatizing.
Yeah, it is.
I was like, oh my God.
The thing is,
you're actually insulting them.
Yes.
And I never thought that.
I realized how insulting I was being when I legitimately wanted to pay for someone's meal or something.
Right.
Like if someone helped me out on the house with something, like
exactly.
if I had my cousin over to do electrical or something, it's like, hey, I want to like
treat
buy you dinner or something. And like, no, it's fine. Like it does get a little insulting almost, where you're like, I genuinely want you to know how much I appreciate this.
Right.
And there is a point where they're like, no, seriously, like I'm like, I've been in both positions. This gets a little complex.
Yeah, I know.
Because I've been in the position where I've been offered money or I've been offered a meal, whatever. And I'm like, no, like seriously, I'm good because I know I'm going to need you as my friend or as my family for a favor.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm big into the just favor exchange.
Right.
I'm not like keeping tabs. There's not an Excel sheet of how much you've paid me back or whatever. It's like, yo, friendship is like built on favors and trusts and all that shit.
Right.
So like
good faith.
Like 98% of the time, if I'm like, no, I'm good, it's really I'm good. Like there's no I'm not bullshitting you. But then there is the other caveat where it's like I do want to let someone know as hard as I can, like thank you so much. But that's why as I've grown, if they say no or they do accept it, I go off the first response. And if they're like, oh, yeah, or oh, no, I'm like, oh, okay, well, thanks. Or, oh, okay, well, maybe next time.
Yeah.
And I just accept it for what it is. I don't do the back and forth anymore. It's exhausting. It gets awkward, and it doesn't accomplish anything.
Right.
And I feel like you're both left like just like blue balled about nothing. Right. It's just fucking weird.
Right.
It's fucking weird.
I know. It's so that I witnessed it this weekend, and I was like actually
Were you at
mortified.
Dinner?
Yeah, I was at a dinner, and I mean, I don't know for sure, but I think that I'm pretty positive that the person was actually like thoroughly insulted. They didn't say
they
were
with you.
Yeah, like
this was family.
Yeah, it was like
do I know them?
It was like an odd situation, and I watched it like all go down, and I was like, oh, okay, but I totally get both sides. But then I was like, the one side was just pushing too much. Like the one party was just pushing too much. And I was like, okay, like you got to just take it as an L, you know, like you lost, like they're going to pay for you this time.
Yeah.
And it's like, at what point I'm like, damn, like, I hope I'm not doing this to people, because I know what you mean. Like there's genuinely times where I'm like, no, I want to pay because I want to pay for this because of whatever reason, you know?
Correct.
And then there's times where people buy me something and I'm like, fuck, like I didn't want them to buy that for me, or I wouldn't have gotten this extra thing if I would have knew that they were going to pay, like, you know what I mean? Then you start to feel all bad and like guilty or whatever. Or like I wouldn't have suggested let's get like 6 appetizers if like I knew that, like when I go to eat with someone or like whatever,
you go out with the intentions of like I'm paying. Right. Whether it's you're like I'm going to order a little because maybe I don't have it this week, or I'm going to order a lot because I do have it this week, or whatever. Like,
exactly. I go there and I'm not going to spend more than what I know I can spend.
Right.
You know what I mean? So that's how I go into it. I don't ever go into it thinking like, oh yeah, like, well, this person's going to pay for me or whatever.
That happened when I went to work. That happened when I went a work meeting, a lunch meeting 2 weeks ago. Oh. And I didn't know they were paying. Like it was management of management, like two levels up that was taking us out. And they didn't say like, oh, we're taking you out. They're like, we're getting lunch.
Right.
And so I was like, oh, I'm going to get a salad because like I got a trip I'm going on and I'm pretty broke right now.
That's what you're good with.
So like I'm going to get a fucking $15 salad and fucking call it a day. Little did I know, the fucking check came and they busted out a company card, and I'm like, oh, I would have ordered a fucking beer and a fucking steak. Like I would have ordered like I was going to the chair if I would have known that was the case. But
well, that was the situation I was in. I was like, oh damn, like I felt bad because I ordered a drink, and then I ordered, you know what I mean? Then I was like, I would have never ordered a drink. I just ordered it because I thought I was paying. You know what I mean? So. But then watching the exchange between the two other people was so uncomfortable. Yeah. And I was like, it was like eye-opening. I was like, if this is what I look like when I'm going out with people and they're like, no, I'm good. And I'm like, I'm so persistent. Like, no, I got it. Because I've been on the receiving end where like someone's like, no, I got it. And I'm like, what do you think? I'm like broke or something? You think I can't pay for my food or whatever? And then it's like also like, I've been on the other end where I'm like, no, I want you to order whatever you want and I'm going to pay, you know, like, so I was like, I got to pick his brain on this because we've been in this situation.
Oh my God. My family's horrible at that.
Yeah.
Everybody, and it's all right. Well, I'll leave the tip.
Right.
No, here's a tip. Fuck off. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
right. Yes.
It's like if right out the gate, I'm like, here, all right, what do I owe? And I go to grab the bill and they're like, no, I got it. I'm like, oh, all right. Thanks. Right. I'm like, what's the occasion? You know what I mean? Like,
right.
Yeah, I don't know. I've accepted it. You know what I'm saying? That person wants to do something nice, and I'm being an asshole then. Same, but again, and it's like, if I want to do that for someone else, and they're like, no, let me do it. No, I want to do something nice for you. Let me do it. It happened at Blossom.
Yeah, I was so pissed that day because I thought, like, because, you know, my husband doesn't have, like, the same etiquette at times.
No, but I was like, no, this is you guys get me all the time.
But he's like, no. Joe's like, no, we have our own little thing here. And I'm like, you know
what?
Owed him
whatever.
I'm not worried about
like,
it. Because
Cabes
guess
gets
what?
me all the time. I was more than happy that there was no awkward exchange. Believe me,
I was like,
because I know you like to get into it on occasion.
I will, because I'm like,
and then I'll get a fucking Zelle at 6 a.m. for like $100. It doesn't even make sense. Like, it's just like you're just like throwing money to feel better. Like, no, don't do that. I'm not into that.
Hate it.
I'm not into that.
But I've definitely learned a valuable lesson over this weekend. I was like, I'm just not going to do that anymore.
I'm mainly into just paying for what I got. Like, can we just split the fucking check? Like, I'm not looking to be like, oh, well, you got a drink, so you owe $2 more. Literally, when a check comes these days, I'm putting my card in the middle of the table, and whoever I'm with is putting their card in the middle, and we're just cutting the bill in half.
Right. It's
no
just
matter
easier.
who got the salad or who got the steak. It's like, can we just not? I want to leave. Right. Whatever vacates us quicker,
let's
get
do it.
me the fuck out of here.
Agree.
I don't want to look at this waiter anymore. I'm not getting dessert. Let's get the fuck out of here. Just split the fucking bill. Path of least resistance these days with everything, and it's not whatever you think it's ignorant. I don't give a fuck what it looks like anymore.
Yeah.
Like if it takes you too long to get the card out of your pocket, I'm just paying for it.
Right.
Like,
I'm like,
let's
you
go.
can just pay
I
me
want to
if
get
you
out
want.
of here.
I don't even care.
Right.
The only time I get weird about that is if it's like big groups.
Oh, of course.
Like
yeah,
big groups. I don't care. I don't even care. Like, because I feel like when you're going, like, say you're going for someone's birthday and there's like 10 of you, right?
Yeah.
And everyone, I'm fine with paying, just splitting it evenly because it's just what makes the most sense. The only time I get like a little pissed off, which I don't really feel like I'm a cheap person, but the only time I get pissed off is like when someone's ordered like 12 drinks and then like I didn't order any drinks. Like I'm not even meaning pop. I'm meaning like booze. Like I feel like when you go out like and you're in a big group, like booze should not be like you pay your own bar tab.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
But like unless everyone is drinking, then like that's different. But if it's like, oh, you're going out
buckets and stuff,
and this guy, like my husband, he doesn't drink usually, especially when we go to dinner. He does not drink ever.
Yeah, same. I don't like to do it.
But I'm like, so now I'm paying like $130 for the two of us, and we had like an appetizer and like a soup.
Right.
I don't even care if it's like a birthday thing. The only time I get pissed is when it's like they're like heavily drinking.
Yeah.
Which that has happened to us before. We're like, damn, we're like, we should have been drinking too at that rate.
How about if you're at someone's house and they're having a few people over and they're like, oh, I ordered pizzas.
I know, that's awkward too. Because like
I always ask, like, do you like anyone want me to throw down? Like, like just as a courtesy. But then there's like a part of me that feels like an idiot for even asking.
Exactly.
But like I know if I'm hosting and I'm ordering pizzas or I'm ordering food,
I'm just assuming that I'm paying.
100%. I invited people over.
Right.
I'm hosting that night.
Right.
But there's a part of me that like wants to be sure they're all right. Like even if someone else is hosting, I want to be like, yo, are you good? Like if you need like 20 or whatever. Like split the pizzas or the wings or whatever.
It's weird that's a weird situation.
There's certain people I know I don't have to do, like close family. That's never a fucking conversation.
Right. It's just like that's what they're getting.
It's like they invited me over. They ordered pizza. I assume we're good. You know what I'm saying? And if we're not, they'll be like, "You mind kicking in?" Like, and then no, like whatever, not a problem.
I feel like when. I mean, I still will like be like, oh, I'll Zell you or whatever.
Yeah.
But I feel like sometimes like.
Again, I think it depends on the size of the crowd.
Right.
If there's
right. If it's like 50 people and you're ordering pizzas, like, yeah, I'll send you money. But in the same sense, it's
event,
like,
actually.
if it's if we're just hanging out and it's like, okay, like, for example, we're going to just like, it's me and then Tony came over and we're at your house with your brothers. Like, yeah, I would there's a lot of us then.
Right.
We're not just getting one pizza.
Right. If someone's like, oh, it's so-and-so's christening today.
Right.
You're not like, oh, do you need some money for the for the party food? Like, there's 40 people here. Like,
but it's like, if it's like you came over and we're going to order pizza, I'm not going to be like, hey, Joe, throw down. You know what I mean? Like,
I still ask.
But it's like, then I think then it's like,
when we
come
ordered
on.
3 pizzas for the 3 of us.
I know, we're sick. But like that, I don't think is weird to be like, no, we're paying. Like, it's our house.
Well,
we invited you over.
Yeah, that was your argument. You're like, no, I invited you over to watch movies with us tonight. And I'm hosting, and I'm like, all right, I'm not going to argue with you.
Well, I feel like in that way, if you were to like send me money, I would be like a little bit insulted. I would be a little bit.
Insult them a little bit.
But if it's like a group of us and we're ordering a bunch of food and stuff, then I think it's normal to be like, hey, I'll throw down.
Yeah.
What do I owe you?
It starts to feel a little high school, like depending on the situation. And I don't like that. I'm not into it. The older I get, the more I'm like, I don't give a fuck. Just tell me what you need.
Right.
And that's it.
Right.
Whether it is or it ain't. Is it am or it ain't? You know.
I agree. It's a weird. I don't know. It's like weird etiquette things that I'm like trying to. I'm like coming across lately that I'm like.
I'm too self-aware these days.
Yeah, I try.
I don't like it because if I do something wrong, I'm like, you knew better.
Right.
I'm like, yeah, but if I just pretend to be ignorant, I guess.
Right,
okay?
then maybe it will pass.
Yeah, and I'm like, no, I'm trying to work on my ignorance.
How do you deal? Okay, do you have partnerships at work at all? Like, where do you have to like work with people like on a specific project or something?
Not particularly. Like we have like a once a month team meeting just to like make sure everything's copacetic, but
you're not like partnered with someone?
No, absolutely not. I have my own workload. They've said that on multiple occasions, like, you're kind of your own boss. Like, as long as your work's getting done, that's all you're being
required to do.
Yeah, there's no, unless someone's like out, like we had a girl out on pregnancy last year and we had to split the work up, obviously. But no, you're not like, oh, all right, let's both get in on this email together. Unless like it's something like high end where like your boss has got to be in on it. Like I've got some shit like that. We're going to pay out like a $1 million claim or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I've realized lately because, I mean, I don't really work with people very much. But, like, I've realized that I just don't work well with people.
Really?
Like, at all. Like, I'm not a good partner, I think. Like, because...
It depends what it is.
Like, even in work, and then that's the problem, is I have a really hard time approaching people when I feel that they've, like, let me down. For example, like, you know, when you're in school and you're working on, like, a project, right?
Yeah.
Like, I feel like there's always one person that delegates. It doesn't matter. That's how it works.
It just happens. Someone's going to grab the reins.
There's always a fall in line. Everyone kind of falls into their place, you know?
Yeah.
But I've realized I feel that personally I always fall in a delegating role or like a top where I'm like, okay, this is the plan. Like I'm making
Virgo.
Right. I'm the one that's like, okay,
yep.
These are the steps. This is how we're going to do it. This is how we're going to achieve this, like whatever. And I realize I have a really hard time addressing people when they don't meet my expectations because I have a hard time with realizing like what's a realistic expectation and then what's like a Kaylee expectation. Like this isn't perfect, so this is wrong. But that's not necessarily, even in my marriage, I have a hard time with it. When I'm like, I asked you to take out the garbage, but you didn't take it out the right way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm like, I wonder, I was like, I want to know if you have like, do you have to address people? Because I'm terrible at it.
No, not particular. I mean,
You're lucky.
I've been pulled aside because I don't speak as eloquently as I should.
Are you serious?
I'm a little straightforward. Yeah, people don't really like that.
Oh.
But I'm no bullshit. It's just like, this is what it is. And in order to move forward, you motherfuckers need to know what's going on. And it's like, well, you can't really. I'm like, well, I did, and let's just move on. Okay, we're all adults.
Yeah, I feel like people are like too emotional. That's the thing,
and just too sensitive.
With work, it's hard because I'm working with mostly guys, and I feel like I have to be more of a bitch than I would like to be because they're guys, and they're gonna like.
Right.
This is in construction. They're gonna be like, "Yeah, okay, bitch. Okay, who cares what
all right,
you say,
sweetie?"
Yeah, and then I get all mad.
All right, hun.
Yeah, and like, fuck you. Don't call me that. Like, I am not. You know, but I'm like, oh man, I've been having a hard time lately with being like, okay, listen. Like pulling on my bitch card, being like, but doing it tactfully. I could just be a bitch,
right?
But tactfully being a bitch, I used to be way better at it, and I'm losing that charm about myself.
I'm telling you, dude, the older I get, it's just like everything's a little more straightforward.
Yeah,
I'm just like I'm kind of. I understand why like old people are just like so bitter and disgusting
just
because
blunt. Yeah,
because if I feel this way at 36, like where I feel like my bluntness coming in, like I can only imagine what like 86 feels like. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I'm gonna be like Mr. Fredrickson and up,
dude.
Like, get away from me.
Absolute curmudgeon. Like there's no doubt about it.
Yeah,
like I don't know. I feel myself slipping already in that direction where I'm just like, listen, this is what needs to be said. This is the only way things are going to get changed. I'm kind of through with everybody.
We're all just living our worst lives and our best lives at the same time.
I don't mean to backtrack, but what was it? The Thursday before last Thursday. Yeah. Mm-hmm. For Valentine's Day, I did go bake cookies at church.
Oh my God, that's so nice.
They made an announcement the week before, and they're like, "Yeah, we need volunteers to make dough."
That's so exciting.
And then we're gonna freeze it, and then we're gonna roll them out and like shape them the next. Or no, I went Wednesday night. Yeah, I went Wednesday night. Thursday night was the dough. I helped make the dough. I didn't roll it out and shape it.
You just did the one day?
Yeah.
You volunteered for the one day only?
Because the Thursday was at 4 o'clock.
Did they have a decorating day?
That was the Thursday.
Oh, that would be so fun. I wish I could have.
It was a nightmare.
The decorating?
No,
the making?
Preparing of the dough. Yeah.
Why?
Because I walked in I did not realize what sort of hold the Polish community had on the Catholic Church.
Oh, yeah.
Until I walked in and nobody spoke English besides me.
Oh, no.
Yeah, including the priest who was there.
Oh, really?
Almost every fucking Sunday.
Jesus.
So I walked in and like there wasn't a whole lot of instruction or anything, and it's just a bunch of biddies standing around. And
it was all women? And the priest?
Yes, until a couple walked in who were like 3-week natives to Des Plaines, and they were also Polish, but they spoke English as well.
Okay.
So like they
So you had a bro.
I had a bro and his girlfriend, and I was like, all right, I'll make friends with these people over here. And then they left early, so I didn't even have.
Oh my God!
I didn't have them the whole time. But like, dude, I was you're talking about like grabbing the situation by the horns and like taking control. I couldn't do it because. You know me with baking. I love baking. I feel like it's an exact science. Cooking's a little different where you could throw a little splash of this in there, whatever the fuck. Dude, they were measuring liquid stuff with solid like materials and solid materials with liquid stuff. Like they were taking Pyrex and like measuring flour.
Oh, yeah, and then putting like oil in it.
Yeah, no, yeah, and then like measuring oil with like solid cups and stuff. I'm like, no, like what do you? I'm like that. You can't put flour in a measuring like glass. Like that's meant for liquid. Like, and they were just like they were like eyeballing everything, and like nothing was being measured like precisely. Every time they handed me a ball of dough to wrap up, it felt differently. It smelled differently.
Oh God!
I'm like, there's no quality control here. And they had 3 different women on 3 different KitchenAids, and again, they were just like they would take like a glass Pyrex measuring cup and like just go into this giant bowl of flour like with their hand and everything. At one point,
Jesus,
someone was like touching their hand or their mouth with the glove on, and someone was like, "Excuse me, you need to change your glove." Like, I'm like, I wouldn't buy these fucking cookies.
What was it for? Like a bake sale?
No, it's for Valentine's Day.
Oh, they were selling them at the church.
Heart-shaped cookies, yeah. So the following weekend, they're like, all right, in 4 days, these are going to be up for sale. I'm like, you literally couldn't give me these cookies.
That's so sad,
it was
though.
Like, yeah.
It sounds like it would have been a really good, exciting thing.
The announcement spoke to me where I was like, yeah, I'll go volunteer. Like, I like baking. Like, why not?
Right.
You know, I shot and pissed into the wind and let's see what happens.
Yeah, right. That's sad. I'm proud of you that you did that.
Yeah, I was proud I stepped out of my comfort zone, but like, and the one lady was like getting mad at me, and I wasn't like packaging it proper. Like there was no instruction. They're like literally like, all right, when you get the dough, cut it into 4 equal pieces, and then just wrap it in Saran wrap. So I was like rolling the dough out, and they were handing me dough that was like still sticky and raw. So I was like trying to add flour to the big bowl I had to like make it right.
Right.
And they were like, no, you put over here and you roll over like this and you do this. And I'm like, I don't know why you're getting on me. Like, this is not
a me problem.
Yeah, this is whoever's handing me the shit from the kitchen. Like,
this
I'm
dough
not
is
fucking
shit.
This
That's
dough
the
is
problem.
trash. Yeah. And then
God.
like, and you could hear the women in the back going, how much almond extract you putting in? Don't worry, you can't have too much. And I'm like, yes, you can.
Yeah, for
I'm
real.
like,
It'll taste like booze.
That's what I'm saying. It's going to taste like there's fucking liquor in these cookies.
Yeah, for
like,
real. Everyone's going to get a little drunk.
Yeah, one woman was using the fucking cap to the bottle to measure. The other one was using a spoon. The other one was using a fucking...
a ladle.
Yeah, and I was like, what the hell are we doing?
It's like the Three Stooges baking cookies.
Dude, that is the perfect... fucking comparison.
Oh, God.
It was literally like exactly like that, except there were 10 of them.
I would not.
It was the 10 Stooges.
I swear, because like I get like that even when I watch people like help us bake. I mean, you were there that day when you helped us bake. Like, and I'm not even like a strict like baker. I'm just like, okay, this is like what I got to do. I know, but I wouldn't be able to do that.
No,
would be very frustrated.
I was not having it.
They should have switched. They should switch to like cupcakes. It's a lot easier.
For sure. And I snapped at the one point. I was like, "Hey, do you guys need help back there?" I'm like, because there's 6 people out here, and there's only 4 pieces of dough to like put away
wrap,
every time.
Right.
Like, every time you hand us a batch, we can only cut it into 4 pieces, and there's 6 of us.
So wait, was there an actual recipe that anyone was following?
I didn't see a recipe in sight.
That's crazy.
It blew my fucking mind.
Yeah, I mean, I will say when it comes to baking, because I know how my mother-in-law is with cookies, like, if it's not pristine, like, measured, like, the right way, the cookies don't turn out.
No,
like, that is true.
Yeah.
Like, with baking, like, you know, you could explore a little bit, but don't have anything that you have to bring to it.
No.
Because if it doesn't work out, you're fucked.
Right.
You know?
And I saw the way they were preparing it. They brought samples. They're like, oh, this is what the cookies are going to look like. And
were they
like,
thick?
They're like, try some. I didn't even look at them.
Oh, okay.
To be honest, because
I'm like a cookie snob.
I agree.
To, like,
I like them thick and I like them chewy.
I don't like. I'm the opposite. I like thin crispy cookies.
Well, you know.
But when it comes to like those like shaped cookies,
yeah,
like the painted cookies and stuff that we make, I don't like them when they're like. I don't think those types of cookies should be big. Like there's some people when I go to like showers and stuff, they get those cookies made. They're like 3 inches tall.
Oh, and they're even like too pretty to eat.
Well, not even that. I'm like, this isn't even a cookie.
No, this is cake.
This is this is not
just make
right.
a cake next
like
time.
this is terrible.
Yeah.
I hate, and they taste like bakery. They always taste like cream of tartar.
Ew.
Or like they never taste. They usually like those painted cookies. They look beautiful, but they usually 9 out of 10 times every one I've tried because I like go purposely. I'm like I gotta get a cookie.
Yeah.
Like I gotta make sure I get one of the pretty cookies, and they never taste that great.
It's the wow factor. Same with like cakes that are made with like fondant.
Oh,
like,
fondant
you can't
is
eat the
disgusting.
Fondant,
Have
so
you ever
it's like,
tried to?
I have. It's like Play-Doh.
Yeah, it's gross.
It's absolutely fucking
just
disgusting.
take some Play-Doh and eat it.
Yeah.
That's the same.
And it's like if your cake sucks on top of it, like now you've got fucking shitty cake covered fondant. Like no, I'm just
yeah. And then the thing is like I love the cakes that like B gets. Like our friend B, she gets these cakes.
Because the cake is good.
The cake is delicious. Oh wait, like I like when they get certain flavors. Like I'm really picky. I like when they get the strawberry ones or like the Oreo ones. Sometimes they get some exotic flavors, but I like those two are my favorite. So if B's listening, Luca's birthday's coming up.
I'm looking forward to a Spuntino and a fondant cake.
Those are the two flavors
Yeah.
we are voting on over here. But like when they start to get like when it's that thick of fondant and then the cake is awful. Like I've had that before. It's just like because I love cake.
Same.
Clearly, I love cake.
Vanilla cake, vanilla icing.
I love desserts.
Talk to me.
I love cake. I love it all. Like the other day, I had 2 pieces of cake at the birthday. It was great. They had 2 different cakes, and they're like, which one do you want? I'm like, both.
Wait, what birthday?
We had a birthday dinner.
Oh, nice.
For my future sister-in-law,
like,
my business partner.
I will gladly have.
Yeah, they had a nothing bundt cake, and then
I love nothing but cakes.
Yeah, and they had an ambrosia cake from Oak Mill Bakery. It's like one of my favorite cakes.
Someone's into the ambrosia.
Your Aunt Ro loves the ambrosia cake.
She puts the roe in ambrosia.
Yeah, right. Be sure to keep listening and subscribe on all your favorite platforms like
Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Pandora, Amazon Music, or wherever you listen to your podcasts.
Be sure to follow us on Instagram.
And don't forget, if you're not having fun,
you gotta make your own.
We'll see you next time on a brand new episode of
Slobs Anonymous with Joey C. and KB.
I got good ones.
My levels?
Yeah. I'm really digging this lean.
The lean like a cholo?
Like this shoulder lean. I'm just like...
Side to side? Elbows up?
It just makes it way more...
Side to side?
Yeah, it makes it way more side to side. Up and down.
All
Move
right.
it all around.
That's what
Shake your ass to the sound. Put your pants on the ground.